And next, so I will give you some key takeaway and tips. I guess maybe some of you already knew about this, but I think I need to reshare and remind you guys about this. The first one is resilience and perseverance. So um, as I said, no anything can be happen in your journey to get the master degree. For example, my friend has had to apply 6 times for IELTS test. So it was very, very, very hard actually. Maybe some of you who have any kind of English skill before since child, maybe it's your privilege. But maybe some of my friends learn English from when they were high school, so it was very hard to catch up. So instead of beside the course, it's also really tiring to take tests and also the time is very tiring, like money, time. So that's why getting master degree is very like a. I think just apply in every batch of the scholarship because you never how do I say it that it's not a guarantee that your first application of the scholarship will be accepted, right? So just try and try until you get accepted themselves. I think the most priority one is about scholarship, but you have to know as well that actually the university also give you a privilege to postpone your program until 1 year. So in my case, I think all of the has a what is it the due for age. So you have to be careful that how old are you right now. So yeah, just be careful that you just cannot pass the requirement because of the age. And maybe I'm not the one. So I prefer to wake up early, like after subuh. I open my books about IELTS and then I learn from 6 until 10. That's all. I think 4 hours is enough. And then on Saturday and Sunday, actually, I do still have meetings. And but yeah, but yeah. Anyway, you have to yeah, the point of struggle is still be there. So you have to choose your sleep, your hour of sleep will be reduced rather than the normal. So during Saturday and Sunday after the meeting or before the meeting, I made a plan to work out or to exercise the IELTS test because in my case I don't have to take the GMAT or GRE test, so I have to really focus on IELTS test at the time. Google what is IELTS test, and then you can see the source is about the Cambridge book. So the Cambridge book itself is the book itself just about the exercise for listening, reading, writing, and speaking. Is the format is really the same with the exam. So the point is, even you when you want to catch up the exam or the time for the exam is coming or approaching, you just focus on that book, the Cambridge book. You do exercise several times until you get the score that you want. So that's what I do. So actually, when people say that watching YouTube or anything else, at the time I have no time for watching YouTube or anything. So I just doing exercise day by day, several times to get my score. The most difficult one is about the speaking and writing. So at the time about the writing is I bought a book about maybe you can search. It's a very long time ago. It's about like the 15 days of writing and 15 days of speaking IELTS. You can search it. I got this from a library. It's quite expensive though, but I think you can search the source from the other. I don't know how, but it really helped me. Like if there's a question A, there's a guidance to answer. Like the point is A, B, C, D. So it's very helpful for me to speak fluently in IELTS test and also in writing. The hardest part for me is writing because sometimes the topic is really irrelevant to me. I I've been living in a finance and accounting life so for I guess 10 years, but the topic is about sometimes history, sometimes art, which I never knew before. So sometimes it really make me stop to give the paragraph. But the only answer is about always practice. That's all. Just give yourself 2 or 3 hours per day just to exercise. of writing and 15 days of speaking. I really forgot. I think when you type it on the Google, it will be show up. And the second question is, okay, I'm taking MBA degree, so it's a full-time student because I take 1 year leave from the office and then I study there. And the third one, what is it? Sorry. I want to still focus on my current workplace. And PhD is taking like 4 years, but it's not only about the time.
Presented to you can give you are some inspiration to pursue any goals that you want. Maybe some of you want to pursue for MBA degree also, or any next target that you have. So we hope that you can achieve that goal.